Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Beat Church. Congratulations on another beautiful day here on planet Earth. How do you like my intro there? Where I wasn't on my intro screen, just staring at my computer. No one saw it. It's cool. Quick one today. I've realized at the last minute I've got something to do. So we're going to try to pack some fun in here and keep this one around 20, 25 minutes. Unfortunately, because I do want to go longer, but it is what it is. So let's get into it. Quick reading to kick it off, because you know what comes first. This one's from Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. Tall order. How do you do that? You got to get into the Word. You got to start reading, studying for yourself. You'll see that, in my opinion and in my experience, what I just said is true. But you got to get in there. You got to do the work yourself. Okay, that's the reading for today. Let's see here. We had I'm Detoxing on Twitch. Send in a link to a track for feedback. Looks like he goes by Detox outside of Twitch. Do have a track here on YouTube. It's called I Don't Want to Talk. Let's get into it. Here we go.
Never listen when I talk now. I hate everything about you, even how you are now. I don't wanna talk now. I don't wanna talk now.
Okay, right off the bat, this makes me feel old. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but this is clearly from a younger generation. So far, so good.
I don't wanna talk now. I'm about to walk out. I don't wanna talk now. Racing on some chalk now. Why would I talk if you're not gonna listen? I don't wanna speak if you can't pay attention. Every time you talk, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Guess I learned my lesson. Tell that bitch I'm walking. I'm about to walk out. I don't wanna talk now. I hate everything about you, even how you are now. I'm about to walk out. I don't wanna talk now.
I like the at the end. So much going on here. I would definitely double the length of the song.
Never listen when I talk now.
Maybe have a breakdown, like a bridge in the middle. Also the visuals on this, it's almost like it's definitely younger generation. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm not hating. It's like meme culture in the video editing, and I actually like it. Usually when an older generation starts hating on a younger generation, it's saying something about themselves. I could tell you this took a lot of editing. This video took a lot of editing. So if you did all that, I understand the hard work that went into this.
Some chalk now. Why would I talk if you're not gonna listen? I don't wanna speak if you can't pay attention. Every time you talk, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Guess I learned my lesson. Tell that bitch I'm walking. I'm about to walk out.
Okay, honestly, the only production feedback that I have is on the vocals. I would suggest using a de-esser. If you're using one, use more of it. You can hear it on the T's and the S's, the sibilants, as they say. So the sounds, it's just did it there. When those are like too much, it can be annoying to the ear. So Detox, check out, look into de-essers. I think that would smooth out your vocals some. if you listen around here, you can hear it on the sibilants in the vocals.
Why would I talk if you're not gonna listen? I don't wanna speak if you can't pay attention. Every time you talk, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Guess I learned my lesson. Tell that bitch I'm walking. I'm about to walk out, walk out, walk out. I wanna talk now, talk now, talk now. I hate everything about you, even how you walk now. I'm about to walk out, I wanna talk now.
Yeah, de-esser. Maybe to the untrained ear or whatever, it's probably not a big deal. Maybe you're going for that sound, but I just hear sticks out to me. I think that's the only feedback I have, really. It's now I can't stop thinking about de-essers. I can tell a lot of work went into this, the editing and everything. I don't know who she is and what she did to you, but shame on her. Yeah, I like the track. It's got like a fun upbeat thing to it, which is really cool. I struggle to make fun upbeat things. Well, not upbeat, but that whole happiness, man. Whenever I'm like producing, it's just like heavy dark stuff wants to come out. So yeah, thank you for sending that in. I would again de-esser, maybe like a breakdown thing when this ends with like, I don't know, I could hear like take the drums out and like maybe the melody but lower, quieter. Yeah, keep the melody so that the theme of the song kind of keeps going with some sort of storyline, and then back into this minute, another minute of this song. I could hear it doing that for sure. Yeah, thanks for sending that in. Thumbs up to feed the algorithm. And yeah, I hope that helps. Let's see here. On to what I'm working on today. Just picked another old track. When I started doing this, I was trying to get back into it by working on old tracks. Just not stuff I would put on my personal releases, but I guess more simple tracks that I wanted to polish up and sort of use that to get back into not only producing, but training my ears back up and all that good stuff. And then I quickly started working on newer stuff because I was like, these beats are boring. That's how it is sometimes. I'm trying to steer myself back to the original goal and finish that goal. I have a lifetime history of starting things and not finishing them. I think that's probably a problem with a lot of people. So, trying my best to fight myself on that. Even though these beats might be more simple or whatever, I got to get back. I got to finish that goal, and then we can get into the newer stuff that I've been doing or was doing before the hiatus. So, super exciting one here. I don't know, it's kind of chill. Maybe I'm being too harsh on it. It's just not the newer bass music stuff I was working on. But baby steps. Single drum track. It's always fun to work with. Very lazy beat here, but it's got a vibe. Ooh, yuck. Oh, I do have some glitchy type stuff going on in the first half. Guess I could play that. Gonna fix our routing here. I don't know when I made this, but early on, it's very much inspired by, I guess, down-tempo, trip-hop type stuff. And then slowly migrated into mean experimental bass. Oh. Gosh. Okay. Okay, drums and bass. Wait. Just drums. Drums going into drum group going into pre-master. Sidechain destroying the bass. Tops going into tops group going into pre-master. Sub bass getting destroyed by sidechain. Going into bass group into pre-master. Okay, so everything's going into pre-master. Monitor in, you can hear all that. So, back in the day, back in the 1900s, I used to just route everything to this sidechain track and then have that go to the master. The problem with that is that sidechain controlled. Like if you make an adjustment here, it adjusts everything. The way I do it now, I can have independent, I guess, side chain compressors for the tops and the bass for a little more control. So, don't need that anymore. Just trying to get the drums sounding decent on their own. I mean, there's only so much you could do here with a single drum track. Lazy looping. Okay. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. Seems fairly well balanced. Sure, I'll make some changes to that. Trying to get away from the glitches for just a half a second. Be gone. Oh God. just realizing something. Which is old bad habits. I mean, it's not bad habits, but old habits. Let me turn this limiter down. Oh, wait. Wrong one. The old habit is using these faders as they were intended to be used. So this bass is pretty low, and I had that limiter cranked up. I use this utility gain here as my volume control because I like automating that way. So now that I realize all this is low, I'm going to zero these out and start over with what I just did. Got a limiter on each one of these groups, and I usually push that just to clip the tips off. That's a little better. Probably not. Okay. What is going on here? Okay. Okay, gonna try to mix this. Now, of course, I don't have it set up. That's sweet. Because this is hella old. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, oh, there's my alarm going off, probably for 10 minutes. Have to run out of here. Hate to cut it short because I could keep going on this for quite some time. Maybe I'll hop back on later. But I do have to go, unfortunately. We got a little something done. That's what's important. We didn't sit on the couch doom scrolling. We were productive. Cue the crowd clapping sound effect. Let's see here. I'm detoxing, aka Detox. Thank you for sending the link in. I hope that the feedback on your track helps you. I know this is a short one, but hopefully somebody learned something. It's a lot of repeated routing stuff on these older tracks because that's the biggest issue with them. But hopefully somebody picked up a little something. I'll continue with this one next time I hop on and try to polish it up a little bit more. And you know the deal from there. Save it to the hard drive archive, never to be seen or heard from again. That's how we like it. We are out of here for now. Thanks for tuning in. Praise God. Make beats. Peace.